Welcome to Physics Lessons with myself, Kaleem Akbar. I'm absolutely psyched today. I've looked at the amount of students that have signed up. I've looked at the amount of students that have signed up for so many different countries. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you, to teach you, to help you with Cambridge IGCSE Physics. I'm going to keep this video as short as I possibly can. What's the purpose of this video? Is to give you a little bit about me, a little bit of background. And what I really want to do is show you how to log in and pick your class for the next 4 weeks, 8 lessons twice a week. Now, I'll also be talking to you about how you account for time differences where you are, depending on where you are in the world. And it's amazing that people are signed up far and wide. I then want to share with you kind of what the lessons will look like. The structure of the lessons, the kinds of resources that will be shared with you. And because I'm doing this as a complementary thing, there might be a couple of teething problems which we'll need to iron through with my web developer, but we'll fix it. Now, I was hoping to start today. Unfortunately, my wife asked for us to move home, so we're in the process of moving house. I'm hoping on Wednesday. What I will be doing is basically doing a little half-hour introductory lesson. Now, why half hour? Basically, I want to get you all online at the times that you've chosen and make sure you can hear me, I can hear you, you can see me, I can see you. There's any issues with technologies ironed out. There shouldn't be any. The way it works is you're all added to this WhatsApp group. I will fire you a link half an hour before the lesson. You click the link. There's no fancy downloads, etc., depending on the device that you use. But I make it as easy as possible. I send you a link. You click it, and voila, the class opens. The only thing that I would say you need is either an iPhone, an iPad, a computer. Now, when I say iPhone, I mean any kind of tablet type device. And I would recommend just standard earphones so you can hear me. Just normal standard earphones. I will, in that half-hour lesson, show you the features of the software that we'll be using, how you can electronically put your hand up, how you can write on my screen, providing it's not rude, and point to parts you don't understand. So I'm just really psyched to be sharing this with students all over the world. I've been teaching here in Kuwait for the past 13 years. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of students. I wrote an endorsed book for the Cambridge syllabus back in 2014, and it's been going far and wide, and slowly but surely I'm now having my books inside various different countries to help people. Africa is the last remaining continent which I really need to get my book into, because delivery costs from the UK are very, very prohibitive. But we're all over Europe, we're all over the UK, we're all over India now, we're all over most of the Middle East in Jarir Bookstore. So without further ado, let me go in and show you how you log in and how you pick the class, which will be twice a week, how you interpret the times. And then I'd like to go and show you what you will get access to for the next 8 lessons in terms of videos of lessons, not with you in it, just me teaching the subject, online quizzes so I can test you, classified exam papers, non-classified exam papers, mark schemes, and loads of things, bonus reports, how to study for physics, what mistakes not to make, top tips for studying for the physics exam and even other exams. Unlock your learning style, one of my favourite reports. Do you know how you revise best? This little 20-page report will help you figure out whether you're a kinesthetic learner, whether you like listening, whether you like writing, whether you like watching, and so much more. So let's get into this. And first of all, what I want to do is show you registered on my Physics Lessons Online website. And now if you go back there, Physics Lessons Online, what you should be able to do instead of register, now don't register here because it will take you through the normal process where you would have to pay. You've registered with a special link. You can now log in. So if I just log in, now down here it says parent login and student login. Parent login isn't live yet for the online tuition. It's for my students here in Kuwait. But you signed in using a Google Mail, and it was very important that you used Gmail, and you're going to understand why later on. It's like a unique identifier for you. So sign in, and let me just bring that down since it escaped you. And here we go. And voila. Now, this is just made up, so it's welcome back. It's a made up student. And here we go. You know, Cambridge IGCSE Year 11. Here's some grades. Payment, you don't have to pay. You've been given a special link for the next 8 lessons. And after that, we'll deal with it then. Confirmed email. Phone number, if it's not been confirmed, we'll need to confirm it because obviously I need to make sure I can communicate with you from WhatsApp. And this is obviously going out as a WhatsApp message, so I'm going to make sure that everybody's read it. And the important part for you, time slot. How do you choose? So the time slots that are in here are based on GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. The system should pick up where you are and pretty much tell you how many hours you need to add. So the system knows that I'm currently in Kuwait and it's telling me, look, add 3 hours. So Monday 3:30 to 4:30 for me is actually, you add 3 hours onto that, so it's 6:30 to 7:30. That's available. You'll see there's 2 slots up here that are completely full for online. And the one below, Monday and Wednesday, it says 5 till 6. So where I am in Kuwait, it's telling me to add 3 hours. So this should pick up where you are. So that basically means it's 8 till 9 on both Monday and Wednesday. So that's how that works. And then you will just basically pick one of them and then confirm slot. So once you confirm slot, it should basically then tell you, look, you've picked your slot, your confirmed slot is Monday. Based on this, 3:30 to 4:30 and on Monday and Wednesday. But remember, it's telling me it's essential that I understood Greenwich Mean Time. And remember on the previous page, it said I had to add 3 hours. So basically, for me, what I've actually picked is 6:30 to 7:30 on Monday and Wednesday. So that's that done. What's then going to happen is on that day, I will, about half an hour before the lesson, send you a link. So it'll be Wednesday now, all right? I need a couple of days to set up in my new home. I will send you a link. You access it for the first half lesson. Like I said, my focus will be to get whatever slot you picked, get you into that class, and then make sure you can hear me, I can hear you, you can talk to me. There's no issues with technology. Your internet connection needs to be reasonable. My internet connection needs to be amazing. With moving house, that's what I'm about to fix. But that's the bottom line. Simple technology and earphones. So now that you've done that, and if there's any issues, you can WhatsApp me on the number here. You can also email me, tuition@physicslessonsonline, and I will go and get this fatal error thing that's at the bottom sorted out, so you don't need to worry about that. I'll go and speak to my web developer, and then what's going to happen is over the course of, let's say, 4 weeks, you're going to get access to a whole bunch of stuff. So here's my Google Drive, and where are we? 2019-20. Okay, IGCSE Physics. This is what you're going to get access to. So you're going to get access to bonus reports, which I totally encourage you to look at. Bonus reports have an enormous amount of tips for exams, an enormous amount of useful resources in one place. But the main things for me is the IGCSE Physics videos. So you get videos of each lesson as we've done them. Now, my students in Kuwait are a few lessons ahead, so you'll actually get quite a few of them. And the P numbers, the page numbers here, refer to pages in my book. Now, unfortunately, at this time, my book is only available as a physical copy. It's not available as an ebook at this time. And I've got no intentions at this time, making it available as an ebook. Then here, you'll see videos of each lesson. You can play them to your heart's content. After a lesson, before a lesson, you can go ahead if you like. What else will you get access to? You will get access to physics quizzes. So once we've done a certain topic and I've went over it and I've done the exam questions, which haven't been uploaded here because my students get a physical copy, so there's going to be a separate folder for you guys to get an e-copy that you can print if you want. Once we've done a few exam questions and we've done a topic, what will happen is every so often I'm going to ask you to do a quiz, and that quiz you do online. Your Gmail is important here because it's basically like a unique identifier for you. So it's very important you put in the right email address, your name. I will add the online class to this folder. So this is just my classes here in Kuwait. And then you've got 10 multiple choice questions. You answer them and it gives you a score right at the end. There will be a deadline for these quizzes when we get into it, but I will explain that within the lesson itself. The deadline will be the same every single week. So, what will the lessons actually look like? So you'll come online, I'll share my PowerPoint presentations with you, I'll go over a topic, we'll then basically do some actual Cambridge exam questions to make sure we understand, multiple choice and paper 4, and then once we've done those, you will then be quizzed. So the only downside that I've got right now with you, with comparison to my own students, is actually getting access to my book. I'm not going to recommend it this time. We can do without it. We can do it with the PowerPoints. Time being, it's absolutely fine. So look, I hope you find this helpful. I hope you get logged in and pick your class. As soon as you do, I will then split the WhatsApp group again to put you into your classes, and then I will communicate with you all there. Look, I'm really psyched. I look forward to helping you all. I look forward to getting started on Wednesday, a little half-hour introductory lesson, just to make sure we're all getting access. And then the following Monday, we'll get stuck right in and you've got 8 lessons. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this. My name's Kaleem Akbar, a highly qualified teacher, graduated from 3 universities in Scotland, endorsed author of 2 textbooks. I look forward to helping you.